Kelly. Oh, just kidding. I'm Kelly. I'm 26. I'm Kirsten's friend.
I'm Jeff, 23, Bailey's boyfriend.
My name is Tommy. I'm Kirsten's brother, and I'm 22 years old.
I'm Vince. I'm Kirsten's dad. I'm 45.
I'm Robin, Kirsten's mom, and I'm 45.
Okay, thanks, Professor. Okay, so I'm here today to inform you all about the Kardashians. We're going to learn a little bit about them and gain some information on them. There was about a year and a half ago, a wedding to be brought on national television for 2 days. And it was about Kim's fairy tale wedding when she was marrying Kris Humphries. It was a 2-hour episode on a Sunday, and you got to sit there through all of it. You got to watch every single move, every single moment, and capture all of it in those 2 hours. And it was the most amazing 2 hours I have ever watched on TV. With all the hype of this American family, we will gain a little bit more information today on exactly who the Kardashians are, what they do, and a little bit more about the sisters, because they're the most popular out of all of the family members. Some of you probably know who they are, and this speech will just give you a little bit more about what they do. And some of you may not know anything about them and just think that they're just on TV. So we'll go ahead and do a little bit more about that. Every day at work, my clients ask me what the latest gossip is on the Kardashians. You're forced to answer questions that you may not even know. Why Khloe's not getting pregnant, or why Kourtney doesn't sleep in the same bed as Scott, and why Kim Kardashian named her baby North, So at the salon, you need to be aware of these questions and answers and be able to answer those questions for your clients. I have watched the Kardashians religiously for the past 6 years on their television show. I read the bibliography that the mother had wrote, Kris Jenner. I bought all their magazines and their interviews and watched all the websites that come out. This is just an example of one of the magazines that I read on a daily basis, that our clients read every day, about the Kardashians. Why Kim can't lose the baby weight even though she just had a baby a week ago. And so right now we're going to just go ahead and follow who they are. I'll start with Kris. Kris is the mom. Her name is Kris Jenner. She used to be a flight attendant. She met their husband, Robert, through mutual friends, and he is known as O.J. Simpson's defense attorney for the murder of Nicole. They got divorced in 1990, and she soon later met Bruce Jenner, who now she is married to. But Robert and Kris have 4 children together. There's Kourtney, she's the oldest. There is Kim, she's the second oldest. Khloe, and then Robert Jr. So the 4 kids are the actual Kardashians. Kourtney was born in 1979, Kim in 1980, and Khloe 84 and Rob 87, so they're very all close in age, a very close, tight-knit family. Kim is the very most favorite in the books All Things Kardashian by Kris Jenner. She actually says and states that Kim is the closest one to her. She is her absolute most favorite. They just have a closer connection and a closer bond, and you can see on the TV shows that truly is the fact, that she favors Kim out of all of the kids all the time. And then there's the Jenners, which is Bruce, who she is now married to. They came together in 1991 through friends. He had 4 children as well from 2 previous marriages, Bert, Casey, Brandon, and Brody. And so now they're all one big happy family of 8. Because then they came together and had 2 more children together, Kris and Bruce, Kendall and Kylie, who were born in 95, and then Kylie in 97. So altogether there's like 10 kids, and then the 2 that are married. Their father, Robert Kardashian, did pass away, so he is no longer around to be with them. So that's just a little bit about who the Kardashians are, and now we're going to go ahead and move into what they do as jobs on a daily basis. In one of Oprah's interviews, we learned that Bruce is pretty much retired Olympian. He used to be in the Olympics and run and do all of those things, and so he just pretty much sits at home, and you can see on the TV shows that he just spends money, pretty much golfs, and has to deal with all this estrogen from this huge Armenian family that lives in his household. Kris Kardashian, their mother, they like to call her the momager because she actually manages all of the kids, everything that they do. down to the TV show, all their clothing lines, everything. So she runs the entire family. She pretty much wears the pants in the family. And then the actual Kardashian kids, Kourtney, Kim, and Khloe have a Dash store, one in LA and then one in Miami that they run. It's an actual clothing store. They buy their own clothes, sell them there, and on the TV show that you watch, you can see them go to their different stores and actually be in the store with everybody, as well as having their own employees. And then Robert has his own sock line, and that's kind of what he does, and he's going to school. Kim has her own line. She actually has a fragrance line. She does her own makeup, and she just has a few other side jobs besides just the Dash stores. And they also have a clothing line all together at Sears. And next we will move into just a little visual of the family really quick. They, the two littlest daughters are still in high school. And they are actually modeling for their part-time jobs, I guess you could say. So that's the Kardashian family there. And then we're going to go ahead and discuss now a little bit about the sisters, since we've just discussed on what they do. The three sisters, Kourtney and Scott, are together. They have 2 kids, Mason and Penelope. They have a very odd relationship. They don't even sleep in the same room together, but they're madly in love. Kim and Kanye, that's her newest affair. She just had a baby with him. She is divorced from Kris Humphries now. And then there's Khloe and Lamar. They're married. Lamar Odom is a basketball star. They met in a very short time and got married within 1 month of dating each other. And their biggest struggle right now is that they can't have babies, but her 2 other sisters were able to. We've looked at who the Kardashians are, what they're about, and their love affairs. After a 72-hour marriage, Kim files for divorce from Kris Humphries. The tabloids say she's had enough, and Khloe has reminded all the family throughout the TV show that he was never the one for her, so she was the most happy that they got divorced. It was a painful 1.5-year long marriage, and now they finally ended the divorce before baby Northwest was born. Never underestimate an Armenian family. Dark hair, dark eyes. They've always got a way to be in people's eyes.